Hi, my name is Joan Zigalich, and we are going to practice chair yoga. I'd like to start by telling you a little bit about myself. I am a yoga teacher, and I'm also an aromatherapist. I love sharing yoga with others. There are so many skills that we can take away from our yoga practice to help improve our quality of life. And with that said, I just want you to take a moment to check in with how you're feeling. The most important thing, our big takeaway from yoga, is the importance of listening to our bodies. Some days we're full of energy and we're raring to go, and other days just getting to the chair is pretty much all we can do. And with that said, I'm going to give you different postures that we're going to practice, cues and suggestions, and do what you can. Have fun with it. And of course, listening to our bodies. So let's begin by bringing awareness to our posture. I'm sitting in a wood chair. I would encourage you to sit in a chair that is firm. You can also put a chair pad underneath for support, which is kind of nice. And I'm actually scooting forward a bit on the chair. So I'm not using the back of the chair to support my spine. We want to be mindful of maintaining a neutral spine. So if you feel comfortable scooting forward, go ahead and do so. And let's begin by bringing awareness to the soles of the feet. We're going to keep our toes soft, and we're going to feel the soles of the feet rooted down into the earth. Second and third toe, knee, and hip are all in a straight line. Hip under the shoulder, shoulder under the ears. And let's go ahead and lift the shoulders up, gently back, and down. So take a moment maybe and press those fingertips down, shoulders away from the ears. One palm on top of the other, thumbs to touch, and we'll rest our palms in our lap. Couple options. You can keep your eyes open. You can close your eyes. And what happens is when we close our eyes, we remove external distractions. You can consider a soft gaze, so bringing your gaze downward. So let's settle in. Let's be mindful that the chin is soft, the throat is soft, the tongue is released from the roof of the mouth. Softness. We can visualize a string on the crown of the head lifting us up. Maybe we're sitting up even 5% taller. Notice the heart center is open, receiving the breath, our prana, life force energy. And when we talk about yoga in its simplest form, it's our posture, asana, combined with the breath. We're going to practice diaphragmatic breathing, our 3-part yoga breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So go ahead and gently close the lips. Take a breath in through the nose, and as best you can, follow the breath down to the belly, feeling the belly softly rise. Let's follow the breath back up through the heart center. Slow, deep exhale through the nostrils. Once again, feeling the coolness of the breath as we inhale with the belly softly rising. And following the breath back up through the heart center. Slow, deep exhalation. Now go ahead and continue to bring awareness to the breath on your own as we inhale and exhale through the nose. The eyes can be closed. You can consider a soft gaze by simply bringing your gaze downward. Awareness to the breath has countless benefits. It can help us stay in the present moment. It can help us disconnect from the busyness of our thoughts. It can help move us away from our stress state, our sympathetic nervous system, and in the direction of our rest and digest, the parasympathetic nervous system. And that's helpful when we practice relaxation breathing, which we'll get to at some point in our practice. But for right now, we're simply going to focus on inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And feeling the coolness of the breath as we inhale. The belly softly rising, followed by a slow, deep exhalation. Let's take a moment and do a quick scan of the physical body. And maybe notice where you're holding tension or tightness. If you are, maybe you're not. So a couple of popular areas for stress to hang out is shoulder neck area, right? Maybe the chin, clenching our jaw. Maybe the lower back. So if you're finding any area of tension, of tightness, of discomfort, the practice is simply noticing and direct the breath to this area. So maybe, let's say if it's the shoulder neck area that's feeling a little tense or tight, with the exhale, we can visualize creating a sense of softness, releasing and letting go. So maybe you're noticing that you're holding on to unwanted thoughts and emotions, maybe a burden that's weighing you down. So just simply acknowledge and then let it go. Come back to the breath. Come back to the present moment. Once again, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Let's take a moment to set an intention for our practice. We can maybe set an intention with what brings us joy. So maybe we can think of just one word: sunshine, spring flowers, puppies. That was something one of my students mentioned in class, which was pretty wonderful. So what is it that brings you joy? As you inhale, quietly say it to yourself. And then with the exhale, just visualize releasing and letting go. Any burden, anything that you feel is weighing you down, acknowledge it, let it go. Come back to the in-breath. Come back to what brings us joy. And certainly, if we have a lot on our minds, there'll be thoughts coming and going. They're just going to keep coming and going. And the practice is simply acknowledge the thought, let it go, come back to the breath. So we've brought awareness to our posture, sitting up nice and tall. We set an intention for our practice. And so now we're going to begin a physical practice. And once again, do what feels good. No pain in yoga. Okay. Lifting the shoulders up, back, and down. And doing a little gaze side to side. So just notice that you have clearance to lift your arms. Notice I put the flowers behind me. So hopefully they'll stay where they're at. Okay. So once again, we're sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are down. Let's take a breath in here. As we exhale, go ahead and bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Now, if you want to go a little bit deeper, consider pressing those left fingertips down. Notice how that stretch goes a little bit deeper on the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder, right fingertips down. Taking a moment to check in with the right and left cue. It's always pretty exciting. Inhale, center. Now go ahead and do this on your own. Side to side. And you might notice that I'm doing a little bit of a turn. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm noticing that my alignment is a bit off, the ear shoulder. So this is something that's good to do in front of a mirror. Because sometimes when we're really tight, instead of doing ear shoulder, we kind of turn our head, thinking that we're going deeper. So just something you can do when you're in front of the mirror. Okay, right ear, right shoulder. Go ahead and press those left fingertips down. Left ear, left shoulder, right fingertips down. So we'll do that one more time. Inhaling through the nose, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Now if you like, you can just lift the shoulders up, back and down a couple of times, loosening up the shoulders. Coming back to neutral once again, go ahead and press those fingertips down. Take a moment to check in with the breath. And now we're going to bring movement to the spine. And we're going to do what's called a seated cow cat pose. Let's bring awareness to the lower back, the lumbar area. So when we bring movement to the spine, we want to think about beginning in this area. So it's not simply the upper part opening and rounding. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to begin, once again, lower back. We're sitting up nice and tall, so the movement begins as we inhale, lift up, open up the heart center. As we exhale, let's round those shoulders, tuck the chin, bring that belly button to the spine. Cat pose. From the lower back, we're going to begin again as we inhale, lift up, shoulders down. Exhale, round those shoulders, tuck the chin, belly button to the spine, cat pose. Okay, one more time together. Inhale, lift. Think energy. Exhale, cat, forward fold, calming. So continue on your own as you bring movement, energy to the spine. We're waking up the spine. Okay, let's do that one more time. Let's go ahead and flow into cow. exhale, cat. And then seated mountain pose, Tadasana. So we did a slight back bend, a slight forward fold, and now we're going to do a twist. And what I want you to think about when we do our twist is we're twisting from the belly. Okay, so let's bring our right palm to the right side of the chair, left palm to the outside of the right leg. Let's bring our awareness to the belly. As we inhale, lift up. As we exhale, let's go ahead and slowly twist to the right from the belly. Hold and breathe. One more breath here. And then we'll find our way back to neutral. Left palm to left side of the chair. Right palm outside of the left leg. Inhale, lift up. This time as we exhale, we're going to the left. We're going to hold and breathe. Let's visualize giving our organs a very gentle squeeze. Wonderful for digestion, for detoxification. One more breath. And then we're coming back to neutral. Take a sip of water. And we can take a moment to check in once again with how we're feeling. It's really good to do that as we practice. So now we're going to bring movement to the legs. So let's go ahead and extend our right leg. What we want to think about is the second and third toe, knee, and hip in a straight line. So be mindful when you extend your leg that you still feel secure on the chair, right? You can always hold on to the chair for support if you'd like. And we're sitting up nice and tall. You might even think about pressing your elbows back. So let's go ahead and inhale, lift our right leg up. And then once it's lifted, let's draw circles with our toes. So notice that we're rotating our ankle. Let's go ahead and reverse. And then we're coming to neutral once again. Let's take a breath in. As we exhale, bring the sole of the right foot down to the ground. Let's go ahead and extend our left leg. We're going to check out our alignment of second and third toe, knee, and hip, and also be mindful that you don't lock your knee. So my cue for that is soft knee. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and lift our left leg up and draw circles with our toes. Rotating the ankle. And then reverse. Bring the sole of the left foot down to the ground. Now I've learned the next technique I'm going to share with you from a Tai Chi instructor, and I think it's simply wonderful, so I've included it in my yoga practice. So we're going to take the ball mounts of our fingers and place them on either side of our knee. And you don't have to lift your leg up, I'm just doing it as a visual, so keep the sole of the foot down on the ground. And what you want to do is you just want to simply massage either side of the knee and just notice that warmth and that energy. It feels so good. So I'm going to bring the sole of my foot down. And I'm going to continue. I started with my right leg. So gently massage around the knee, giving it some love. And then onward to the left. Feels good, right? And now we're going to do some leg stretches. If you have a strap If you don't, let's say a belt, a tie, a scarf, if it's not stretchy. So here we go. We're going to take our strap and we're going to place it on the ball mount. This is my right foot, so the strap is in place. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to extend the leg. We're going to hold on to the strap with the right hand and then the left. We have our second and third toe, knee and hip all in a straight line. And we have a soft knee. When you're ready, let's go ahead and inhale, lift that right leg up, bring those toes in and press out through the heel. So you're probably thinking, oh wow, this feels so wonderful, such a nice stretch, so enjoy it. Toes in, press out through the heel. Breath in, exhale, slowly lower down. Now, one thing I've learned from my students is sometimes they have a tendency of really holding onto that strap and lifting and lowering. Well, this is not working. No, that's a no. What you want to do is you want to use your leg strength to lift and lower, and then the strap just kind of comes into play once the leg is lifted and helps us go a little bit deeper into the pose. Okay, let's try it again. Inhale, lift that right leg. Bring those toes in. Notice I'm applying pressure to the strap now and press out through the heel. So a couple options. We can think about holding, breathing, engaging our muscles, strength. If that's a bit much for you today, then simply just lift and lower, right? Gentle movement with breath. So what does your practice look like today? That's up to you. You can hold, you can breathe, you can stretch, you can strengthen, or simply flow. So we're going to do that a couple of times on our own. So how about one more time? Okay. Both sides of the strap in the right hand. And if you don't have a strap, you can still do the exercise by lifting and lowering, right? So we're holding on to both sides of the strap with the right hand, left palm on left side of the chair. Now, before we do rotate our right leg to the right, check in with your hip. If you've had any type of hip replacement and or you have pain and discomfort in your hip, this is something that you might not want to do. Okay, and if that's the case, then just continue to lift and lower. Otherwise, let's go ahead and inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale to the right. Maybe lift those toes up a little bit higher. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. All right, let's do that one more time together. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Okay, so go ahead and do this on your own. And I am going to bring awareness to a couple more things here. The first thing is the spine. So what we're not doing is going back when we lift that leg up, right? So that's a no. What we are doing is we're maintaining a neutral spine. So we're sitting up nice and tall. As we inhale, lift the leg. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Okay, one more thing you might consider. Your energy center, your core. So maybe think about a strong core as we strengthen and stretch our legs, right? Both of those things are so beneficial for the lower back. So here we go. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Okay, one more time maybe. Oh, right, so go ahead and remove the strap, and it's always nice to just kind of massage and rub our leg, our hip, do our little knee massage once again, wiggle your toes. All right, so energy. Onward to the left leg. Strap on the ball mounts of the left foot. We're sitting up nice and tall. We have our second and third toe, knee and hip in a straight line. Our knee is soft. So when you're ready, go ahead and inhale, lift that left leg. Bring those toes in and energetically press out through the heel, feeling that great stretch. You can hold here for a couple breaths. Breath in. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, let's lift that left leg, toes in, press out through the heel, check in with that grip on the strap. So we're a little relaxed, not too tight, right? The leg is doing the work. Inhale, lift that left leg. Toes come in, press out through the heel, knee is soft. Okay, one more time. So the next time the heel is down, let's go ahead and put both sides of the strap in the left hand. Right hand to the right side of the chair, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale to the left if that feels good for your hip. Maybe lift it up a little bit higher. Using your leg strength, come back to center. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Okay, couple more times if that feels good. So if externally rotating your leg is a no, think about just continuing to lift and lower, right? You can always modify your practice, which I would strongly encourage everyone to do that because we're all different. Every day is different. Okay, one more time. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower down. Okay, go ahead, remove the strap. Let's rub out our leg, our knee, wiggle our toes, whatever feels good. So now we're going to do some arm stretches, some arm strengthening, okay? So we're sitting up nice and tall. And then the arms are alongside the torso. Once again, check clearance. And then let's turn our palms out, thumbs up. Inhale, gently lift those arms up. Turning the palms out and slowly releasing the arms down. Let's do that again. Palms out, thumbs up. Inhale, lift. Palms out. Slowly exhale down. Okay, so if that is not feeling good for your shoulders, certainly just coming up shoulder height is good, right? And then lowering. Okay, so do what feels good. Inhaling, lift. Palms out. Exhale, lower down. Okay, continue on your own. Notice the stretch to the side body. Notice the breath. Feel the ribs expand. Okay, this feels really good. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the arms down. Shoulders up, back, and down. Okay. So we're sitting up nice and tall, and now we're going to do some stretches to the side body. So let's go ahead and turn our palms out, thumbs up, inhale, lift, right palm out, exhale, right arm down. So a couple options. You can press those right fingertips down or hold on to the chair for support. Let's think about pressing up to those left fingertips and press that left sitting bone down. Take a breath in. As we exhale, we're flowing to the right. So the palm is facing inward towards the torso. We're pressing that left sitting bone down and we're reaching out to those left fingertips. Now take a moment and notice that beautiful stretch. Feel the ribs expand. So if it feels really wonderful, let's do this 2 more times. When you're ready, inhale, lift the right arm, left palm out, left arm down. Press those left fingertips down or hold onto the chair with the left hand. Reach up to the right and press that right sitting bone down. Take a breath in. This time with the exhale, we are flowing to the left. And once again, breathe. Really exaggerate that breath. Feel the ribs expand. Maybe one more time. And then let's go ahead and inhale, lift the left arm. Arms in T. Palms on our shoulders. Let's draw circles with our elbows. Little circles, big circles. What feels good for you this morning? Let's go ahead and reverse. Neutral. T, palms down. Breath in. Exhale, slowly lower the arms down. You can shake them out. Shake them, shake them, shake them. All right, so maybe you want to rub out your arms because we're going to do a couple more things with our arms. So just make sure they feel good. So maybe the first thing we'll do is wrist rotation. So a couple things. You want to challenge yourself a little bit. You can bring your arms in T. If that doesn't feel good, then just simply leave your arms alongside the torso. I'm going to do T. So here we are. Let's go ahead and make gentle fists and do wrist rotations. Reverse. Open, close, open, close. Once again, you can do this alongside torso, right? Okay, shake them out. Shake, 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 shake. All right, shake out those arms. So now what we're going to do is we are going to do a big old exhalation. We're going to do an open mouth exhalation and we're going to visualize just letting everything go. Now, you can make some noise when you do this, okay? You can make a lot of noise, whatever works. So I'll try not to scare you too much. So let's go ahead and inhale, lift those arms up. Open mouth exhalation. Let's do that again. Inhale, shake those arms up. Open mouth exhale. Okay, one more time because it feels so good. Inhale, lift, shake, 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 shake. Open mouth exhale. All right. Feel better? Oh yeah. Shoulders up, back, and down. Okay, so let's do a little bit more stretching and strengthening with the arms, okay? So if you don't have a strap, once again, you could just go ahead and flow side to side. That'll work. If you have the strap, it just kind of helps us go deeper once again. And if you're using a yoga strap, I would encourage you to hold on to the buckle part with your hand. I have mine in my left hand. And then we're going to hold on to the strap with the right hand. So we take a moment, as we always do, and check out our posture and our alignment. So first thing is shoulders are down away from the ears. Arms are extended, and I'm holding onto the strap wider than hip width apart. And then the arms are extended, don't lock your elbows, and then go ahead and pull on the strap. And notice your arms, those muscles are working, right? Okay, so we're breathing. Feels good. We can focus on strength. All right, so if you want to go a little bit deeper, here we go. Let's go. Inhale, lift those arms up. As we exhale, we're flowing to the right, and we're pressing out through that left fist. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Press out through that right fist. Inhale, center. Okay, do it again on your own if you'd like. Inhale back to center. Take your time. Keep pulling on the strap as you lower those arms down. Okay. Shoulders up, back, and down. So we can take a moment here and just roll up the strap, and be a good time to check in with how we're feeling. Are you noticing energy in the physical body? Are you feeling maybe a little bit more relaxed? Maybe those thoughts have quieted down a bit, right? These are all wonderful benefits of our yoga practice. All right. So let's come to neutral spine once again and sitting up nice and tall. We're going to practice our relaxation breathing. And I mentioned our relaxation breathing at the beginning of class. And it's one of the many pranayamas in our yoga practice. And what's so wonderful about relaxation breathing is a couple things. Very simple and effective. Okay? So let's say if you're having a particularly stressful day. Let's say you're really feeling really achy, a lot of pain, and you feel like it's just really kind of weighing you down. Well, taking time to pause, coming into a relaxed position, so you might even consider just lying down. And so whatever feels good for you, so just being relaxed, okay? And let's bring one palm on top of the other, thumbs to touch, and rest our palms in our lap. Once again, we can close the eyes, or you can consider your soft gaze, which is bringing your gaze downward. So I'm going to cue the eyes are closed. We're going to start by practicing our diaphragmatic breathing, and then we're going to go right into relaxation breath. So relaxing the chin, relaxing the throat, taking a breath in through the nose, and as best we can, following the breath down to the belly, feeling the belly softly rise. Let's follow the breath back up through the heart center. Slow, deep exhalation. Feeling the coolness of the breath as we inhale with the belly softly rising. Following the breath back up through the heart center. Slow, deep exhalation. So once again, we're practicing our diaphragmatic breathing, our 3-part yoga breath, following our own breathing pattern, whatever that looks like. No judgment. So now we're going to check in and practice our relaxation breathing. So on the next inhale, count your inhale. So let's say if you're inhaling on the count of 3 or 4, consider exhaling on the count of 4 or 5. And those thoughts, just acknowledge them as they arrive and let them go. We could do a visualization if you'd like. So if the eyes are closed, you can visualize a beautiful blue sky. Fluffy white clouds. So a thought arises, we acknowledge, let it go, and just attach it to one of those clouds as they're floating by. Come back to the breath. And the practice is the same. If a thought arises, acknowledge, attach it to one of those clouds, and let it go. Another nice practice with relaxation breathing is with the extended exhale, just visualize releasing, letting go. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, if you're having a hard time falling asleep, relaxation breathing. It's a wonderful practice. Okay. So now that we're in a pretty relaxed state, we're going to segue to the end of our practice today. Sitting up nice and tall. You can keep one palm on top of the other, thumbs to touch. Shoulders are relaxed. And we're going to do a simple body scan. So let's begin by bringing awareness to the soles of the feet. The soles of the feet are rooted down into the earth and the toes are soft. The hips are relaxed. The belly is soft, receiving the breath. The heart center is open. We could pause for a moment here. And as we bring awareness to our posture, our spine, think about all the wonderful benefits. Keeping our spine neutral, healthy. Our heart center is open, allowing our breath to flow, our prana, life force energy. Maybe we can consider sitting up 5% taller. And that string on the crown of the head lifting us up. I'd like to share a metta prayer with you, a loving kindness meditation. So there's different versions, and you can quietly repeat or say it out loud, right, to yourself. We think about the practice of offering loving kindness to ourselves, and then we share it with others from a place of abundance. May I be peaceful. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I awaken to the light of my own true nature. May I be free. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings awaken to the light of their own true nature. May all beings be free. Now, I really don't want to offer you 10 minutes of silence right now. So if you'd like, you can pause the tape and then just give yourself some time as we end our practice with final relaxation. You can practice diaphragmatic breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. You can practice relaxation breathing, doing what feels good, right? Listening to your body. So these are my tincture bells. I like to ring these at the end of class. So what I want you to do is I'm going to ring them 3 times, and I just really want you to listen to the sound until it's completely over. Let's go ahead and bring our hands together in prayer by our heart center. We're going to take a breath in and out and say namaste. When we say namaste, what it means is the light in me honors the light in you. In that light, we are one. Let's take a breath in. Namaste. Thank you everyone so much for practicing with me today. And some homework till the next time we get together. And what I would like you to do is of course, take your yoga practice with you when you're walking, being mindful of your posture, always checking in with the breath, always checking in with how you're feeling, practicing loving kindness towards yourself and others. And one more thing I'd like you to consider doing is maybe take a notebook and have it handy and then just jot down different things that bring you joy. Thinking about creating a self-care toolkit, I like to call it a yoga toolkit, and just whatever we can practice that brings us joy. And so we're going to be talking about that next time we're together. So maybe you can start a little bit ahead of time. And we're not going to go into it any further right now because it'll be our little cliffhanger, right, till the next time we meet. Practice, practice, practice. And thank you so much for your time. Namaste.